Before you send your next screenshot, you might be leaking personal info without even realizing it, but your iPhone can erase it instantly, like it was never there. And that's just one of the features that can save you time, fix daily annoyances, and make your iPhone feel brand new again. These are not new, but they may be new to you. And stick around to the end. I've got a quick life lesson that completely changed how I approach learning. Let's dive in. I almost sent a screenshot with my private info visible, and I didn't even notice it until the last second. If you share screenshots or photos, do this first. Open any photo, hit Edit, and tap Cleanup. Now just scribble over your address, account numbers, or even people in the background. Your iPhone uses Apple Intelligence to blend it perfectly into the image, like it was never even there. In many cases with photos, the cleanup tool will automatically detect people in the background that you may want to remove. As you can see, they are highlighted with a glow. You can pinch and zoom if you prefer, then just tap and erase them instantly. It's a powerful tool, so be sure to take advantage of it. That takes care of photos. But what about everything you're reading online? This next feature makes that a whole lot easier. So you open an article that's 12 minutes long, but you only have 30 seconds to get the gist of it. Stop scrolling. Just tap the reader mode icon in the address bar and hit Summarize. Boom! The main points are right there. This alone saves me hours every week, especially if you're a heavy reader. Now that your reading is optimized, let's make sure you're not wasting time searching either. I used to Google currency and unit conversions constantly, but now I don't even open Safari. Just swipe down on your home screen or tap Search at the bottom. This is Spotlight Search. Type in exactly what you want to convert, such as $125 to euros. In this case, it defaulted to euros because I used it last time. You can type $125 to British pounds like this, or specify the currency you prefer. This also works for weights, such as 56 kilograms to pounds, or measurements like this, or even basic math. It's the fastest way to get an answer. But if your problem isn't finding answers, but finding space on your phone, you need to check this folder immediately. My storage kept filling up and I couldn't figure out why. Turns out I had hundreds of duplicate photos. To fix this, go to your Photos app, scroll all the way down to Utilities, and tap Duplicates. You can merge them one by one or tap Select All to clean up your entire library in seconds. It keeps the best quality version, combines all the relevant data like captions and keywords, and moves the rest to recently deleted. Now that your phone's cleaned up, let's look at how you come across on video calls. On FaceTime, you're doing your best to look at them, but it comes across like you're looking down at your phone or your computer. This feature fixes that problem by making it look as though you're keeping direct eye contact, even though you may be looking at your screen. To fix this, go to Settings, tap FaceTime, and toggle on Eye Contact. Now your iPhone uses Apple Intelligence to subtly adjust your gaze, so it looks like you're actually looking them in the eye. It's a small change that can make every call feel way more natural. Now that your calls are set, let's clean up your schedule so that you're not switching between apps all day. This next one keeps everything in place. I used to juggle between 2 different apps just to keep track of my tasks and my schedule. It was a mess, but now you don't have to. In the Calendar app, just long press on any time slot, and you can add a reminder directly to your schedule. It puts your to-do list and your appointments in one single view. Now that your schedule's in one place, let's talk about something we've all done, thinking we replied when we didn't. This next tip fixes that. I recently found messages from weeks ago, thinking I had already hit send. To keep this from happening to you, open the Messages app and tap the Filters icon in the top right corner. Then select Drafts. This pulls up every single unsent text buried in your threads, so you can finally hit send or just delete them. Now that you've cleaned up your inbox, let's capture those ideas before they disappear. I had an amazing idea the other day while I was driving, and normally I would forget it by the time I parked my car. But you don't have to forget it. and you don't have to type a thing. Just record a quick voice memo. I use the action button to bring up voice memos. But you can open the Voice Memos app and tap the record button. Once you've made your recording, you can tap on the recording itself and tap on the transcription icon at the bottom left corner. It instantly turns your audio into text. It's perfect for content ideas or for brain dumps or even just a grocery list when your hands are full. By the way, while you have this recording open, you can simply tap the ellipsis, tap Copy Transcript, and paste into any app you prefer. Your ideas are safe, but how about your browsing experience? The next tip is a power user move. If you're tired of fighting messy website layouts every time you open a link, you need to set some ground rules. Some websites are just a lot. Between the ads and the weird formatting, it's actually just hard to read. The next time you're on a site like that, tap the reader icon in the address bar. Tap the ellipsis at the bottom right, and scroll down to the website settings for this particular website, and toggle on Use Reader Automatically. This will tell Safari to always open this specific site using reader mode. It basically lets you redesign your favorite sites so they're actually usable. It makes the internet feel a whole lot cleaner. But for this next tip, we're going to look at a setting that gives you more control over what your iPhone is actually sharing. Here's how to take back control over what your iPhone is actually tracking. Go to Settings, Privacy and Security, Tracking, and toggle this off. That was easy and simple. Now the apps won't be tracking you unnecessarily. Finally, here's a life lesson for today. Failure isn't a setback, it's a doorway. If you're not making mistakes, you're not moving forward. If you play it too safe, you'll miss life entirely. And as a friend once told me, if you're not making mistakes, you're not doing anything. So go ahead, fail, learn from it, and keep going. This is Mike with Easy and Simple. A big shout out to all my subscribers. I am so grateful for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's free to do. And don't forget to hit that like button. If you learned one thing today, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.